A video that suddenly had millions of views vanished into thin air. Was it censorship, a glitch, or something much darker? This is only the beginning. TikTok's For You page, which seems like a simple personalized content feed, is actually a multi-billion-dollar black box controlled by hidden forces, economic interests, and powerful players. Some content is promoted, some is systematically suppressed, and most users have no idea how or why this happens. The question is simple yet chilling. Who really decides what you see, and who profits from controlling the flow of information? TikTok's algorithm is often praised for making the platform feel personal and entertaining. On the surface, it delivers videos that match your interests, from viral dances to trending memes. Yet beneath this playful facade lies a highly complex system that determines what is visible, what goes viral, and, perhaps more importantly, what disappears. Every interaction, how long you watch a video, how often you pause, which hashtags you click on, even your location feeds into a massive computational model designed to maximize engagement and, ultimately, revenue. But what happens when this system begins to prioritize not just engagement, but political messaging, economic gain, or content suppression? The most alarming aspect of TikTok's algorithm is its ability to manipulate visibility based on hidden criteria. Videos discussing sensitive topics, politics, social movements, controversial opinions often vanish from the For You page, while some content explodes into viral fame. Similar videos are buried unseen by millions. This is not random. It is the careful orchestration of a platform with enormous financial stakes and global influence. Behind every viral video, there is an invisible hand deciding whether it will be amplified or erased. Millions of users believe they are consuming content freely, unaware of the subtle manipulations shaping what they see. The algorithm does not merely recommend, it controls attention, subtly guiding beliefs and perceptions. In politically sensitive contexts, this can mean certain narratives are boosted while others are hidden, creating a curated version of reality for millions of viewers. Imagine being shown only what the algorithm wants you to see, leaving important stories in the shadows. The implications for free speech, public awareness, and even political discourse are staggering. TikTok's economic model amplifies this power. Viral content generates ad revenue, sponsorships, and monetization opportunities, while suppressed content can indirectly increase the value of promoted material. In essence, the algorithm is not only shaping culture but also engineering profits. The interplay between visibility, money, and power transforms a platform into something far more than a social media app. It becomes a tool for influence, often operating in secrecy. Adding to the mystery is the complete opacity of the system. TikTok does not publicly disclose the inner workings of its recommendation engine, leaving creators and viewers in the dark. Why did a particular video vanish overnight? Why did a similar post suddenly go viral? Without transparency, speculation runs rampant, feeding theories of hidden censorship, favoritism, and manipulation. The very lack of clarity adds to the drama, making the algorithm seem like an almost sentient entity, capable of controlling trends, discussions, and even public opinion. By the end of this section, viewers are left with a chilling question. What are we really seeing, and what is intentionally hidden from us? This question sets the stage for a deeper dive into the scandals, suppressed content, and the multi-billion-dollar stakes behind TikTok's algorithm, preparing the audience for the next section, where we explore concrete examples of censorship, viral manipulation, and the dark intersections of money, politics, and control. TikTok's censorship isn't just an abstract concept, it has concrete, sometimes shocking consequences. Across the globe, content creators have reported their videos disappearing overnight without explanation. Political commentary, social justice campaigns, and even seemingly harmless discussions about controversial issues have been mysteriously suppressed. Millions of users wake up to find that content which should have gone viral remains invisible, leaving them confused and frustrated. This is not a glitch, this is the deliberate orchestration of content visibility on a massive scale. Consider the numerous reports of politically sensitive videos being systematically removed. In countries facing social unrest or government scrutiny, creators attempting to share protest footage, government criticism, or public debate frequently encounter sudden restrictions. Videos that were gaining momentum vanish from the For You page. Engagement plummets, and the creator's reach is effectively blocked. These actions may seem isolated, but when patterns emerge across millions of users, a clear picture forms. The algorithm is selectively silencing content, shaping what the world can see and discuss. The scandal deepens when we consider the financial stakes behind this censorship. TikTok generates billions of dollars in ad revenue annually, much of it through sponsored content that is algorithmically promoted. When some organic content is suppressed, the visibility of promoted videos skyrockets. Creators and brands that can afford to pay for exposure see their content amplified, while smaller voices often discussing political or controversial topics are buried. The result is a platform where money and influence dictate what goes viral, while authenticity and organic reach are secondary considerations. Global examples illustrate the severity of these manipulations. In multiple regions, governments have pressured platforms to restrict certain political content, sometimes even mandating which videos should be prioritized or removed. TikTok, with its opaque algorithm and centralized control, becomes the tool through which these pressures are implemented. This intersection of corporate profit, government influence, and algorithmic control creates a digital landscape where censorship and monetary incentives collide, leaving users unaware of the forces shaping their feeds. The drama is amplified by the social consequences of this control. Users believe they are freely expressing themselves, yet their messages may never reach their intended audience. Activists, journalists, and everyday creators are forced to navigate an environment where the rules are invisible and enforcement is inconsistent. A video that could have sparked global awareness might be completely suppressed, while trivial trends dominate the same For You page. The contrast between what should go viral and what actually does reveals the algorithm's shadowy influence. Even more concerning is the psychological impact on users. Repeated suppression creates a sense of futility, discouraging content creation and shaping online behavior according to what the algorithm favors. Creators begin to self-censor, adapting their content to what they perceive the system will allow, effectively internalizing the platform's invisible control. In this sense, TikTok doesn't just censor, it trains its users to play by the hidden rules of an algorithm they cannot see, understand, or influence. By the end of this section, it becomes clear that TikTok's censorship is not just a technical issue, it is a multi-billion-dollar scandal, blending financial incentives, political influence, and algorithmic control. The platform's ability to suppress content and amplify certain narratives demonstrates the profound power algorithms now hold over global discourse. This sets the stage for the next block, where we'll examine the dark intersections of money, influence, and the hidden mechanics of TikTok's algorithm, revealing how billions of dollars and unseen forces dictate the content millions see every day. TikTok's power extends far beyond entertainment. Behind the playful dances and viral memes lies a multi-billion-dollar engine designed to monetize attention, shape global narratives, and wield unprecedented influence. Every view, every scroll, every click contributes to a massive financial ecosystem where money and power are deeply intertwined. Viral videos do not just entertain, they generate revenue, drive advertising, and even influence political perception. The question is not only what we see, but who profits from controlling what we see. Consider the platform's advertising and promotional model. TikTok's algorithm prioritizes sponsored content and high engagement posts, creating a direct link between visibility and money. When organic content, especially politically sensitive or controversial material, is suppressed, the spotlight naturally shifts toward content that serves TikTok's financial objectives. Brands pay millions to promote videos, while algorithmic control ensures that unpaid or unaligned content struggles to gain traction. In this sense, the algorithm becomes both a gatekeeper and a market manipulator, where money literally decides what reaches global audiences. The mystery deepens when exploring the unseen forces influencing the algorithm. TikTok's opaque system makes it nearly impossible to know why some content goes viral while other videos vanish. Analysts, insiders, and whistleblowers suggest that the algorithm may be guided not only by engagement metrics but also by subtle political and economic incentives. In certain cases, governments and corporate interests reportedly pressure TikTok to prioritize or suppress specific narratives. This fusion of financial motives, political agendas, and algorithmic secrecy creates a digital shadow economy where billions of dollars and global influence converge behind an invisible curtain. TikTok's global reach amplifies these stakes. A single video has the potential to influence millions of viewers across continents, shaping opinions, cultural trends, and even political discourse. When combined with selective censorship, the platform can create highly curated perceptions of reality. For example, content promoting certain political viewpoints may be systematically promoted, while opposing messages remain hidden. This manipulation isn't visible to users, making the platform's power all the more insidious. The consequences extend far beyond likes and shares. They touch societal values, cultural narratives, and global awareness. Moreover, the platform's influence has cascading economic effects. Viral videos drive ad revenue, influencer partnerships, and global brand campaigns worth billions. At the same time, suppressed content often involves creators who could have achieved significant reach but are denied monetization opportunities. This selective amplification ensures that wealth and attention flow to those aligned with the algorithm's hidden priorities, while others remain invisible. TikTok's financial ecosystem is therefore inseparable from its control over content, and understanding this relationship is key to grasping the scope of the scandal. Psychologically, the impact is just as profound. Users internalize the rules of the algorithm, consciously or subconsciously adjusting their content to match perceived trends. Self-censorship, trend chasing, and strategic posting become survival mechanisms in a system that rewards compliance and punishes deviation. Creators adapt, not because they are forced to, but because they recognize that algorithmic visibility equals financial opportunity and cultural relevance. The result is a subtle yet powerful conditioning process shaping global behavior, often without the audience realizing it. By the end of this section, it becomes clear that TikTok's censorship is deeply entangled with money, power, and mystery. The platform is not merely a space for entertainment, it is a highly orchestrated arena where billions of dollars, hidden agendas, and algorithmic decisions converge to shape what millions of people see, think, and ultimately believe. This prepares the stage for the final block, where we will uncover the global ramifications, hidden scandals, and the dark future of TikTok's algorithmic control. TikTok's algorithm is no longer just a tool for entertainment, it has become a global force capable of shaping public opinion, influencing political outcomes, and directing billions of dollars in attention and revenue. The platform's selective promotion and suppression of content have ramifications that reach far beyond its users, impacting societies, governments, and even global markets. What begins as a simple video on the For You page can ripple outward, subtly steering conversations, shaping narratives, and reinforcing or silencing perspectives on a worldwide scale. The global consequences are striking. In several countries, TikTok has faced scrutiny for allegedly suppressing content related to protests, political criticism, and social movements. Videos documenting sensitive events or exposing corruption often vanish, while entertainment content or politically neutral material flourishes. This selective visibility is not coincidental. TikTok's algorithm functions as a gatekeeper of information, determining which voices are amplified and which remain unheard. In effect, a private corporation now wields enormous influence over global discourse, a power traditionally reserved for governments or media institutions. Financially, the stakes are immense. TikTok generates billions of dollars annually from advertising, sponsorships, and partnerships. Viral content drives this economy. Yet the algorithm ensures that visibility and thus revenue is disproportionately directed towards certain videos. Promoted content, which aligns with TikTok's financial interests or complies with external pressures, dominates, while organic creators, particularly those addressing controversial or political topics, often see their reach stifled. This creates a multi-billion-dollar censorship loop where money, control, and content intersect in ways invisible to most users. International controversies have erupted as whistleblowers, journalists, and analysts highlight cases where TikTok's algorithm may have influenced elections, social movements, and public perception. The combination of financial incentive and political leverage gives the platform unprecedented power to engineer information flow across continents. Moreover, the psychological and cultural impact on users cannot be overstated. Creators learn to self-censor or adjust their content to align with perceived algorithmic preferences and chase viral trends at the expense of originality or authenticity. The manipulation is subtle yet pervasive, shaping perceptions, beliefs, and even behaviors on a massive scale. TikTok has effectively trained millions to participate in an algorithmically controlled ecosystem, where visibility equates to validation and suppression equates to erasure. TikTok is no longer merely a social media platform, it is a global apparatus of influence, a multi-billion-dollar machine capable of bending attention, narratives, and power to its algorithmic will. Videos disappear, messages are silenced, and entire conversations are shaped behind the scenes, often without the knowledge of creators or viewers. This reality forces us to confront a new age of digital manipulation, where entertainment and influence merge in ways previously unimaginable. As the video concludes, the audience is left with a chilling realization. The For You page is not just a feed, it is a curated lens through which billions experience the world. TikTok's algorithm, driven by money, power, and secrecy, determines not only what we watch but also what we think and discuss. And while users scroll through content for fun, they are participating in a global experiment of control and influence. The story doesn't end here. Future updates, AI integrations, and algorithmic enhancements promise to expand this power even further, making the stakes for creators and audiences alike higher than ever.